teacher, when your students go off and do great things, it always makes you proud. And Malika Farbayal was, I taught her in high school. Memories are indeed made of this. Rainy dining room. In our day, sit-down dinners every night except the weekends, and every night after dinner and before dessert we sang.
Yes.
Glasses held high to yellow and white or waving. Saturday nights, seniors hitting the table with a slap bang, arms around each other. We're the senior class, the mighty senior class. Our memories layer upon one another like an archaeological dig, or grandma's beautiful 7-layer cake, or like a nacho dip if you're like me from Arizona. I look at the Performing Arts Building and I see a field hockey pitch where I was a mighty person. Later on, we see the same space and think of that play or that concert where everything went right. We're so terribly, terribly wrong. Neil Hall for me meant a tiny pool in the basement with Miss Needham blowing her whistle, and a sunbathing slab up on the top. For others, it was a cavernous art space, and for recent grads, a beautiful fine arts building with the latest supplies and technology. But what a delight. We all have our memories of our life at Cottey. That as alumni we share, and no one else can really understand. This is Cotteyhood. The days we spent here, the friends we made here, the songs we shared, the laughter, the joy, the tears, the successes, the oops and I'll get up, passed down through the years. The lessons we learned, the confidence we gained, the heating pipes in the dorms that still bang around because I come to vacation college. Memories, our you can't take these away from us memories, are here to stay. This weekend, the Alumni Board hopes, now we know, you're going to stay up late and talk. You're going to come to the campus and sing. You're going to hit the spirit store and shop. And we know you're going to have the best time of your lives. You're with your friends for life, your Cottey sisters. This is Cotteyhood. Thanks for the memories and welcome back.
Thank you, Randy. I feel like it's only appropriate that I give a shout out to my freshmen who are also here, which would be the class of 2004, right back there. Well, my name is Sarah Lull. I'm class of 2003, and I am here to honor our phenomenal awardees today. So, there's something about Cottey that draws exceptional women to her students, and those who wish they'd been a student, but are happy to be her cheerleaders and greatest supporters. Today we honor 5 of those exceptional women who share a passion for Cottey. First up, we have Carolyn Sundquist, Friend of the College Award. Carolyn is a member of Chapter BX in Yakima, Washington. She is very involved in the community. She actively organizes fundraisers for Cottey College, including an annual auction dinner. Carolyn's nomination states, I am nominating her because of the immense amount of effort she puts into recruiting potential Cottey students. I believe she has been responsible from anywhere from 2 to 3 students at Cottey in any given year. In the upcoming year, she was instrumental in encouraging my own daughters to enroll. Carolyn gets these results from hours of time she puts into recruiting, attending college fairs, and following up with young women. Carolyn says she loves Cottey College for the quality of education, the commitment of the faculty and staff, the opportunity to graduate with little debt, and the support of the PEO sisterhood. And last but not least, the relationships that are made here. Congratulations, Carolyn.
Okay, that really makes me sad because I wasn't sure how I got here, but now I know. Thank you, Cottey College Alumni Association, for the honor of being named the 2023-2024 Friend of the College. Sorry. I've been a PEO for 46 years. I've always been active in supporting our 6 projects and finding recipients and financially. It wasn't until I attended a PEO Visit Cottey Day with my twin sister Elizabeth, I can't even see now, sorry, Williams from Kansas, that I caught the love for Cottey. I called the president of Washington State PEO and volunteered to serve on the state Cottey committee. She was shocked. Her words, nobody ever volunteers for a state committee. I started participating in college fairs at our local high schools. With the advent of the summer workshop, I was able to get several girls to attend. This was a great way for potential students to experience Cottey. We had several girls enrolled because of their time at Cottey. My local chapter started fundraising to help offset the cost of traveling from Washington State to attend. I continue to expose Cottey at college fairs. The town I live in, Yakima, Washington, currently has 3 students at Cottey. Isabella Sanders, Liliana Sanders, and Tatum Moran. Isabella and Liliana are second-year students, and Tatum is a first-year student and a member of the Comets volleyball team. In 2017, my 4 sisters and my mother attended vacation college. This was a request of our mom's for her 85th birthday. We had a wonderful time meeting PEO sisters from around the country. 2 of my sisters and I took chemistry from Dr. Ross. I took Crafty Christmas from Stephanie Grigorich. And my mom and sisters sang in the choir. My sister went fishing with Dr. Wenzel's husband. And our other sister took recreational math. We all just roll our eyes at that. What? I loved this quote from Tatum's mother regarding Cottey. Cottey College. One might first scoff at the idea of a small all-girls college thousands of miles away. We live in Washington State. Attending a school that is a vital part of a small town and establishing a community that is integrated and gives back. You don't have to do what everybody else does or fall in line. I want to thank the Cottey enrollment staff, Stephanie Grigorich, and the PEO Relations Office for their incredible support and encouragement along my journey. I will continue to look for amazing young women to fall in love with Cottey. This is off script, and I just want to do one little PSA. Recruitment. In my recruitment hat. We were up in the southeastern suite visiting Tatum and her volleyball buddies. 2 people came in who are here for their 40th anniversary of graduating, and they have never been asked to join PEO. So I want everybody who has joined PEO to raise your hand. That's a good percentage. If you haven't been asked and are really interested in joining PEO, whether it's been 40 years or 10 years or 2 years, my sister Elizabeth and I would like to help guide you through that process. And we've talked to Janelle, and in her recap, what's good about this, they're going to put a link, the process of getting onto the PEO website and expressing interest in joining PEO, because without PEO, this is not possible. And your college would not exist. I mean, it might have existed in a different form, but it is the PEOs in 1927 that established, continued Virginia Alice Cottey's vision. So thank you so much, and thank you for listening. And I love you guys so much, and I'm really sorry I didn't come to Cottey. I haven't graduated from college because I got married when I was 19, so I am still eligible. Just saying.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. All right, next up we have our Young Alumna Award, and this year's awardee is Malika Fard Allah. Malika has always had a passion for travel and studied abroad in Brazil before Cottey, and then studied in Seoul, South Korea after Cottey. She has a strong commitment to education and cross-cultural understanding. Malika is passionate about human development, mentoring, teaching, and being an activist. She enjoys a wide variety of volunteer activities in her community, including at her local apiary. Malika credits Cottey for playing a pivotal role in shaping who I am today through its empowering, supportive, and encouraging environment. She goes on to say, Cottey challenged me to continuously show up for myself and recognize my capabilities beyond merely completing assignments and deadlines. Cottey helped me to envision my success beyond just coursework. Malika's advice for Cottey students would be to embrace your power for change. Foster resilience in the face of uncertainty and believe in the weight of your efforts. Navigate your Cottey journey with the conviction that together we can create waves of great impact.
Thank you for that warm welcome. Let me first begin by saying thank you to the Cottey Alumni Association for selecting me to receive the Young Alumni Award. It really is an absolute honor and privilege. I was shocked when I received that in my email. Thank you also, Randy, where is my high school teacher? Thank you so much for reaching out to me. I am both humbled and immensely thankful to be standing here before you all. This moment is not just a recognition of my achievements, though, but it is a testament to the transformative power of education and the unwavering support of a community that has uplifted me every step of the way. Reflecting on my time at Cottey College fills me with nostalgia and immense gratitude. It was here within these walls that I found not only knowledge, but also a sense of belonging, purpose, and empowerment. The values instilled in me by this institution, integrity, resilience, and compassion, really do continue to guide me on my journey in my everyday life. Cottey College provided me with more than just an education. It offered a nurturing environment where I was encouraged to dream big, to challenge myself, and to embrace my unique voice. The professors who inspired me, the friendships that enriched me, and I made a friend today, hey, thank you, and the experiences that shaped me have all contributed to the person that I am today. Receiving this award serves as a reminder of the responsibility that comes with success, the responsibility to pay it forward and to uplift others as I have been uplifted. I am deeply committed to empowering the next generation of leaders, to creating opportunities for those who come after me, and to fostering a culture of inclusivity and excellence. As I stand here, I am reminded that our journey does not end with graduation. Really, that is just the beginning. You can ask anyone in the room. But it is an ongoing pursuit of growth, learning, and self-discovery. And while the path may be challenging at times, it is also incredibly rewarding, filled with moments of joy, triumph, and profound fulfillment. In closing, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Cottey College for this incredible honor, to my family, especially to the PEOs. You all have really helped me throughout my entire journey. I'm so glad that I can now call myself a PEO. I recently became a PEO, so I'm thankful for that. Yay! And to everyone who has touched my life in profound ways. Together we can continue to uplift each other to inspire greatness, and to continue to be a positive impact. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it.
All right. I'm so short, I have to keep lowering this. Those of you who know my mother, she's even shorter, so I'm the tall one of the family. Next up, we have our Honorary Alumna Award, and this year, that award is going to Kimberly Crenshaw. Kimberly is an entrepreneur at heart. She has started and operated several businesses, including dressmaking, family communication systems, and her own consulting firm. In 2022, she launched her online boutique, Daisies, Ducks, and Doodles, Creative Handiworks and Inspired Designs, where she designs all things daisies, ducks, and stars. Kimberly is involved in many activities at home in Texas, including being the director of the Dallas area PEO Chorus. Over the years, she has held officer positions in PEO at both the local and state level, and has enjoyed bringing her parents to Cottey for founder celebrations for 24 years. Kimberly's advice to Cottey students is to soak up the magic of Cottey. Learn everything you can while you are here, not only the things you came to study, but also some things outside your comfort zone. Reach for the stars and help others do the same. Congratulations, Kimberly.
Well, a big howdy from all the PEOs in Texas and all the Cottey girls in Texas. Yes. What an incredible honor it is today to join the membership of the Cottey College Alumni Association. My sweet mother, Jackie Kaler, hey mama, class of 1952, has carried your banner proudly. And through her, I experienced the heritage and traditions of Cottey College that means so much to each Cottey student and each Cottey alumna. Although I wasn't fortunate enough to attend Cottey College, visiting with Mom and Dad for Founders Day and homecoming celebrations through the years, I caught a glimpse of just how special it is here. They were here for 22 consecutive years celebrating founders, and this is Mommy's 24th consecutive year to celebrate with you all. And it is a happy place today because I get to share this with my mom and my sister Victoria and my daughter Morgan. I am so excited to continue the legacy of being a Cottey alumna. As a way to honor my mom and to honor you, my online design boutique, Daisies, Ducks, and Doodles, has been and will continue donating the proceeds of sales from PEO, Cottey alumni, and Cottey designs, half to the CCAA and half to my mom's name scholarship, the Jackie Kaler 52 Scholarship here at Cottey. The scholarship was established in 2022 by our chapter, FQ in Midlothian, Texas. When Dad went to be with Jesus in December of 2022, for his time of remembrance service, we asked that in lieu of flowers, donations be given to Mom's scholarship. So the fund grew really fast. And it is now over $5,000, so we can start giving money away. So exciting. Their love story started here in Nevada, Missouri, when Mom came from Indiana to Cottey College. I look forward to sharing that sweet fairy tale story with you later at the homecoming celebration. I am so excited to continue their story, being asked to join the membership of the Cottey College Alumni Association as an honorary member. And oh, what an honor this is.
All right, next up we have our Alumna Service Award and our Distinguished Alumna Award. This powerhouse couple wanted to accept their awards together, so I will read them both. For our Alumna Service Award, we have Kathleen Craigie Marshall. Kathleen attended high school in Concordia, Kansas before attending Cottey College. When she graduated, she transferred to Kansas State University, where she got her education degree and continued on to be an elementary school teacher. She credits Cottey College with giving her confidence and leadership. In her spare time, Kathleen loves line dancing, helping with her children at church, singing in her church choir, and spending time with her 5 children and 10 grandchildren. Kathleen's advice to Cottey students today is to have courage in yourself. And last but certainly not least is our Distinguished Alumna Award, which goes to Jen Wren Charpentier.
Yes.
I did it. Ooh. The classes of 1963, 1964, and 1965 nominated Jen for the Distinguished Alumna Award. Her nomination states, Jen was born to lead. From her first week on Cottey's campus in 1963, she exhibited that quality which encouraged her fellow students to engage in Cottey life with a positive energy. During her time at Cottey, Jen was involved in student government, student senate, was student body president, played in nearly every sport, field hockey, volleyball, basketball, and softball, and sang in the chapel choir. After her graduation, Jen continued to lead and excel in her professional life, getting a degree in philosophy and religion, a master's in nursing, and ultimately becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner. She has remained involved with Cottey and is credited by her classmates as being instrumental in keeping the classes of 63 through 65 connected and involved with the college. Jen has served on the alumni board and continues her involvement with Cottey through her PEO chapter in New Orleans, where she chairs the chapter's Cottey College Committee, as well as the Louisiana State Chapter Cottey Committee. When reflecting on her time at Cottey, Jen states, Cottey challenged me to my very core. I was accepted for who I was and coaxed to move, to change, to be more open. The relationships we built are still strong and meaningful.
I'll put it there. Okay. We have loved Cottey for 62 years. We've been back for many reunions and have enjoyed Vacation College 4 times.
We've made donations and have organized several class projects and challenges.
I love the beautiful campus.
The Hill was great for snipe hunts and time away from the books.
We benefited from the small classes.
We enjoyed relationships with dedicated faculty.
But I almost didn't come to Cottey.
And I also almost didn't come to Cottey.
Because my sister came.
And so did mine.
I didn't want to be known as someone's little sister. But just think what we would have missed out on.
Friendships with our seniors and juniors who are now here with us today.
Step sings on the chapel steps and serenading at the dorms.
Traditions we loved. Duck jackets. Those we stole. Those we ran up the flagpole. And those that were passed down to us.
Roommates and sweet life. Sweet feeds on Wednesday nights where Jen learned the difference between a head of cabbage and a head of lettuce.
Cabbage doesn't go good on hamburgers. Societies, Delphians, Alphans, Emersons, and Magnaparians provided lots of friendly competition.
Bus trips sent to KC, sent off by the Gopher Girls. We always go for men.
Halloween caroling at Dr. Dow's. Hanging of the greens and Christmas wassail. Tearing of the square. And catch me sometime and I'll explain what I thought that meant. And what really happened.
Organ lessons with Dr. John on the chapel pipe organ.
Field hockey, where the Fine Arts Building currently stands.
Speaking at chapel during required Wednesday night services. Laughing till we could hardly stop, still today. Crying over those we've lost and the love we'll miss. But most of all, we would have missed the wonderful friendships that have lasted over 60 years. Thank you.
All right. I don't know how I can follow that act. I'm just going to keep going on the script and hope that it, somehow meets up to standard. Next, we have our Dow International Scholarship Fund awardee. The Dow International Scholarship Fund was established in 1973 by the Cottey College Alumni Association Board in memory of Dr. Blanche Hinman Dow, president of Cottey College from 1949 to 1965. During her time as president, select Cottey College graduates were invited to participate in a top student abroad program, and a college policy precluding the admission of international students was reversed. This led to over 70 international students attending Cottey from 1950 to 1960, and landed the college the title of the College of World Friendship. Dr. Dow's leadership and legacy inspired the Cottey College Alumni Association to establish the Dow International Scholarship Fund. The accrued interest from this fund is used to award scholarships to international students. It is my pleasure to introduce the Dow Scholarship recipient for 2023-2024, Suzanne Aubert of France.
Hi everyone, so my name is Suzanne Aubert, and you might have noticed by my accent, but I'm not from the United States. I'm from a little city in the south of France that's called Valréas. So when I was a child, my dream was to study abroad, and especially in the United States, because I grew up watching Disney Channel show, so I wanted to experience the same life of my favorite character. But that dream started to fade away because I was entering higher education and I couldn't see how I could make that happen. Because I didn't want to just come to visit the United States. I wanted the full package, the real American experience. So in my head, for that to happen, I needed to study here so I can do and see all the things that they do. So I can do all the things they have in the American movie that I can't do in France. So if we go back in time to this very moment a year ago, I was probably arguing with my parents about which school to go next fall. And Cottey College wasn't part of the debate. So if someone had told me a year ago that I would be able to study here with one of my friends, play on a flag football team, and getting to speak to this amazing crowd today, I would have not believed it. I've learned a lot of Cottey because we have other students from all over the United States, and we also have a group of international students, so I'm learning from them and their culture. My first semester at Cottey was interesting. Because I had to adapt to a new way of life, a new culture, very different from my own, and all in another language. So those few months, I must say, I also questioned my level in English, because I never understood anything anyone said to me, especially in my biology class. So those months were intense, and to be honest with you, most of the time when I didn't take part of any discussion, it wasn't because I was afraid to speak. It was just because I was too lazy to do the translation in my head. So apart from my daily English lesson, Cottey College has helped me learn so much more about myself. I was in an all-girl boarding school, so coming to Cottey didn't afraid me too much, but having my own room in the suite gave me the taste of adult life. And I quickly realized that when my living space became a mess, I couldn't blame it on my lack of space or other unlike dorms life. So apart from this little lesson, Cottey helped me to become more mature and responsible, and above all, to become much more independent, because it's complicated to depend on mom and dad when they're 4,862 miles away with a 7-hour time difference. So I'm very honored to receive the Blanche Hinman Doe Scholarship because Dr. Doe had an influence at Cottey, and receiving this award means that people believe in students like me, which makes me grateful, happy, and very honored. Merci beaucoup.
And now our lovely Sarah Rafferty, because we needed multiple Sarahs on the board, is going to take over.
Just like we need multiple Stephanies.
We do.
Good afternoon, and welcome back to the Cottey Bubble. My name is Sarah Rafferty, class of 2011, and I serve on the CCAA board as the development chair. I wanted to first start by congratulating our award winners. Congrats. Also, a big thank you to all of the Cottey staff for putting together such a great weekend of memories, and of course to the Rainey staff for providing us with all of the food. I'm gonna have to buy bigger pants when I get back to Charleston. As I look out at the many generations of alumni, my thoughts turn to one person, Virginia Alice Cottey. At the age of 36, Virginia Alice Cottey saw her dreams of opening a women's college come to life. Within 2 years, the first 2 women graduated, and by the 25th year, enrollment was at its capacity, and they would be bringing in students from 4 different states. Today, Cottey boasts of bringing women from 40 states and 26 countries. And in this room today, we have classes spanning 75 years, with the oldest class being from 1949. What would VAC think if she was here today? That has been the question that has been rolling around in my mind since I began drafting this speech. What would she think of Cottey today, and have we protected her legacy? VAC wanted to instill more in women than education. She stated, "A school for the education and training of girls vastly demands more than that which is contained in the ordinary curriculum." In a world that undervalued women, Virginia knew that her graduates had to have more than just knowledge. They had to rise above. She instilled these principles in her college, and those principles are what connect us today. In talking to my fellow alumni, I hear more about the characteristics that Cottey instilled in us than the education itself. I hear alums say things like, "Cottey gave me the confidence to go out in the world, and I found my voice at Cottey." It is the confidence and persistence that have allowed our graduates to go out into the world and demand to be heard. This is the legacy and the connecting drive that connects all Cottey graduates together, all the way back to our founder, Virginia Alice Cottey. Cottey has a long history of producing strong, confident, brilliant women, and I trust in the women that Cottey turns out. These women are the future, and that future is bright. But it isn't without its challenges. In 1960, there were 230 women's colleges. Today, there are 32. According to the Women's College Coalition, graduates from Women's College have higher level of satisfaction in their college experience because they benefit significantly from the academic environment. We all know a girl that needs Cottey. We just have to ask. We have to share why to come to Cottey. Currently, 87% of Cottey students visit campus before they enroll. These visits are mostly from alumni referrals, which is where we all come from. If the idea of losing your beloved Cottey frightens you, then act. Visit your local high school, engage with your family, and talk about Cottey. There are so many reasons why young women should attend Cottey, but the number one reason they don't is they didn't visit and they were never asked. If you can't make a referral, I challenge you by making a recurring gift. It is astonishing how fast a donation can add up. Personally, I pledge my graduation year every month. Each month, I donate $20.11, and within a year, I contribute $241, which is roughly what I spend on Netflix, Hulu, and Starbucks. If all 250 of us in this room donated our class year, we would raise $60,000 each year. As for the question of legacy, that foundation has been established. We are heading into our 140th year, but it is up to us to secure and solidify the legacy. I encourage everyone to dig deep and think about their impact and how they can further Virginia's dream. We are the keepers of her dream, and we are all the embodiment of her legacy. Thank you.
Good afternoon. This is a beautiful group, beautiful group. I'm Michelle Wood, Vice President for Institutional Advancement. It brings me immense joy to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all the wonderful alumni. Your presence here today is a testament to the enduring spirit and legacy of Cottey College, and it is very gratifying to witness the bonds of sisterhood and camaraderie that continue to thrive long after graduation. Dr. Niles couldn't be here this weekend. She wanted to extend her heartfelt gratitude for all of you that could make it, and she was so disappointed. Yesterday morning, she called and tested positive for COVID. And so she has been watching. I've been sending her pictures, and she's so happy that you were able to come, but very disappointed. But know that she is very thankful that you're all here and enjoying your weekend. A few things I wanted to touch on is I would like for the Cottey College Alumni Association members to stand. I would like the staff of Institutional Advancement to stand. Members of the President's Council, please stand. Thank you to each and every one of these wonderful people, the IA staff and the CCAA and all of the faculty staff that had a part in today. Thank you. Let's give them all a round of applause. I had the privilege of meeting Frances Ellis and Jackie Kaler, and we had a delightful conversation. Frances, as we know, 1949 and 1952. I'm going to tell on them a little bit. I was talking to them this morning, and I said, "So were you guys rowdy? Did you get into any trouble?" And they said, "No, we didn't get caught." So now that I have a captive audience, the teacher within me is going to come out. So have a little fun with me. I have a survey. We'll mix in some questions from now and back then. I'll start easy. By show of hands, how many of you have developed lifelong friendships at Cottey? Beautiful, beautiful. And that's what has touched me all weekend. How many of you have an impressive collection of daisies or ducks? I thought so. Okay, let's think back. How many of you ditched a class or two? Be honest, be honest. How many of you snuck out of your residence hall after curfew? Okay. Now this one I heard this weekend and I had no idea. How many of you, I'll help you out here. How many of you or someone you know climbed up to the bell tower from the outside? Oh, what the past presidents would think. Okay, let's go a little easier. Raise your hand if you received one or more scholarships at Cottey. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Raise your hand if you came to Cottey a bit unsure of who you were and left confident and ready to conquer the world. Nice, nice. Last question. And I did not know what Sarah was going to say. Fits nicely. Last question. Raise your hand if you found your voice at Cottey. That's powerful. That's powerful. So thank you for indulging me and indulging the teacher within me. From what I've learned, what I've witnessed, and what you've just shared, Cottey holds a very special place in the hearts of its alumni, for it was here that memories were forged, friendships were cultivated, and dreams were nurtured. It is within these walls that you learned confidence, determination, resilience, independence, and had academic success that prepared you for life post-graduation. And as you reflect on these experiences, I want to express my deepest appreciation for the ongoing support and dedication to Cottey College. Your contributions, whether they're referrals, philanthropy, or advocacy, are invaluable in ensuring that future generations of women have access to the same transformative opportunities that have enriched your lives. Thank you. As you reconnect, reminisce, and enjoy your weekend, please consider Cottey when you're making charitable giving decisions. It could be for the Cottey Fund, which is the college's highest need. It could be for scholarships, departmental support, renovations, suite endowments, and numerous other areas. The part of my job that I enjoy the most is when I connect a donor of what they're passionate about with a need within the college. Then seeing how that gift makes a difference in the lives of our students. It is truly rewarding on my end and certainly on the end of the donor. One update I want to give you is that the entry level to create an endowment will be changing from $10,000 to $25,000 beginning January 1, 2025. This was approved by the Board of Trustees on February 10th. If you've ever considered establishing an endowment, you may want to create one prior to the end of the year. so that you, before the new change to the level. Endowments can be in name, in your family name, in honor or memory of someone. It can be a name of what it supports, or it can be a unique name. Endowments are often considered to be a part of your legacy as they go on in perpetuity. Another way of leaving a legacy is to follow Virginia Alice Cottey's example and consider Cottey in your estate plans. I would also encourage you to let us know if you've included Cottey so we can induct you into the Stockard Society. It is also well known that if you are in the Stockard Society, you will live a long, healthy life. I would also like to just take this time to thank all of you for being so kind, loving, and welcoming to me. This is my first Founders Day, and I've thoroughly enjoyed visiting with many of you, hearing your stories, your memories, and being a part of your weekend. Yesterday, I was asked a question about my last institution, and she asked, is it similar? The other institutions that you've been a part of, are the alumni, are they similar? I said, absolutely not. As you know, Cottey is a special place. The connection you have to your alma mater, your friendships, and lifelong bonds with one another are incredible. I told my husband last night that it is hard to put my finger on it, but it is truly a special place and a special bond that you have with one another. Cottey's mission of empowering women to lead lives of purpose and significance is reflected and evident in each and every one of you. We are proud of you. We're proud of Cottey alumni, and we appreciate you. Welcome back to your alma mater. Welcome back to Cottey C, where memories are truly made of this. Thank you.
And now, my apologies to all of the sopranos out there. When it came time to say who was going to lead the alma mater, everybody stepped back. And so I said, okay, this is the alto's day. So if you will all stand and join me, we're going to sing our alma mater in my key. Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to thee, our Cottey dear. Our beacon bright, thy holy light shall protect us far and near. Thy daughters we shall be, and loyal heir to thee. We are proud to be a part of thee. Hail, Cottey C. Like a streamlet flowing onward to the ocean's mighty bed, our lives shall be because of thee, and a worthy goal ahead. We'll sing thy praise afar, thou